Yep, welcome back to my Hot Wheels collection and the one and only championship. I am your host, Kev Loki. We've made it through the semi-finals and the final itself. So last time we saw the Daimler Fleet line, the Selena 7, the Lexus SC400 and the Robo Race Robo Car sadly meet their end in this tournament. But the Volvo, the Stutz, the Auburn and the Vector carried on through to the semi-finals. So we started off with 32 cars, seems like ages ago. Anyway, after some very close racing, we are now down to the last four. I've already mentioned them, but let's meet them in their races, which are as follows. So in semi-final number 1, the Volvo 850R Estate of Hananero will be up against the Stutz Blackhawk of LF Ent Racing. And in semi-final number 2, the Auburn 852 of June Tracks Racing will be up against the Vector Avtec WX3 of BWHW 1977. First driver to win 2 races will advance to the final. Let's race! Semi-final 1, heat 1, then lane 1, Volvo, lane 4 is the Stutz. Let's see who takes it. Wow, close race that. The Stutz takes the win, but that was a very close run race. Have a look at the slow-mo and you'll see what I mean. Together coming down the ramp and together all the way along the flat. Yeah, how are you going to call that? Fortunately, I don't have to. That their electronic finish line does. So the first win goes to LF Ent Racing in the Stutz Blackhawk. There we are, confirming what I've just said, as if I was lying to you. Anyway, moving on. Semi-final 1, heat 2, lanes have now swapped. The Stutz is in lane 1, the Volvo in lane number 4. Let's see who takes this one. Oh, we have a race on our hands, a very close run race again, but the Volvo pulls one back to even things up. You really can't call these two cars apart, but you'd expect that in a semi-final. It really boils down to who breaks the optical whatnot on the finish line first, and in this case it was the Volvo levelling things up 1 apiece. Yep, confirmed what I just said. So we move on to the decider. Cars will move to the middle lanes. In lane 2 is the Volvo and in lane 3 the Stutz. Which car will make the final? Is anyone way to find out? Get on with it! It's the Volvo! Yeah, very close run race yet again, but the Volvo takes the win. Let's see if we can analyse anything from the slow-mo. Probably not. Yep, very even coming down the ramp, very even along the flat. I can't call it. Yeah, congratulations then to Hananero, who will go through to the final. Commiserations to LF Ent Racing. I'll be honest with you folks, I always choose a car to myself that I think will win, and my money was on the Stutz. So there you go, it just goes to show what I know. But anyway, the Hananero driven Volvo 850R goes through to the final. Semi-final 2, who will meet her? Lane 1, Auburn 852 of Tune Tracks. Lane 4, the Vector Avtec of BWHW 1977. Again, a very close race. But the win does go to the Vector. Let's see if there is anything we can analyse from the slow-mo. Yeah, not especially very even coming down the ramp and again along the flat. It's only right that these 4 cars have made the semi-finals because it's very difficult to call anything between them. However, the win on this occasion goes through to the Vector. Can the vintage Auburn pull anything back? Let's find out by going to heat number 2. Lane 1, Vector. Lane 4 is the Auburn. Let's see who takes heat number 2. Oh hey, yet again we have a race on our hands. The Auburn pulling one back. Tune Tracks Racing is not out of it yet. But again, you know, you can't call these races. They are so close at this stage in the proceedings. So congratulations to the Auburn of Tune Tracks for putting one back, as it were. So yet again, for the second time today, we go to a decider. So lane 2 is the Auburn, lane 4 is the Vectra. Which car will meet the Volvo in the final? Let's find out. It's the Vectra. The Vectra, V for victory in both cases. The Vectra will go through to the final to meet the Auburn, to meet the Volvo. Talking of the Auburn though, commiserations to Chris and Jason at Tune Tracks Racing, and congratulations to BWHW. You are now progressing through to the final, where you will meet Hannah Nero in her Volvo estate. So Supercar versus Antiques Dealer. Let's see who wins it. Yeah, progressing through to the semis, not to the semis, to the final, 2-1. Congratulations to the following drivers then, that's Hannah Nero and BWHW. Let's have a look at the bracket chart for the final time, and we could see the final Volvo will meet up against the Vector. Commiserations, as I say, to LF Racing in the Stutz and Tune Tracks Racing in the Auburn. Well done for making it this far. So the final, yeah! Rubbish sound effects, never mind. Moving swiftly on. First driver to win 2 races will become the champion of the one and only championship. Who would it be? Final then, lane 1, Volvo 850R Estate, Hannah Nero, lane 4, the Vectra Avtec WX3 of BWHW1977. Oh, the Vector takes that one in lane number 4. Will the Volvo be able to pull one back? You know what, folks, there's only one way we're going to find out. But look at that, again, difficult to call. There is a slight edge that obviously the Vectra had over the Volvo, you can see towards the end there, but very, very close run race. Let's see if the Volvo, the Antiques Dealer Mobile, has got anything left in its tanks as we move to heat number 2. So lane 1 is the Vector, lane 4 is the Volvo. Let's see who takes it this time. Yep, it's the Vector, straight 2-0 win. Commiserations to Hannah Nero for bringing the Volvo all the way to the final. Well done there. But congratulations go to BWHW1977 on taking the victory. Well, that's been fun, hasn't it? So the winner is the Vectra Avtec WX3 BWHW, and it does what? Anyway, wins the championship 2-0. Commiserations to Hannah Nero, as I say. So I'd like to thank everyone who has taken part throughout this championship and for your continued support of the channel. Much appreciated. Thank you. And if BW1977 can email me at kevbluekey@gmail.com, I will get a prize off to them. It just leaves me to say thank you for watching, and see you soon on this channel doing something different. Who knows? Watch this space. See you later. Bye.